Sagittarius, welcome to your September 2023 mid-month reading here. We're just going to go ahead and jump straight in, and we're going to take a look and see what are the energies surrounding you right now and for the rest of the month. So let's take a look, Sag. What do we got? Here we go. Nine of Wands, King of Wands, Eight of Swords here. Woo, there's a lot to think about, huh? Feeling a little bit overwhelmed, Sagittarius? I see some of you are feeling a little bit overwhelmed here. But I think you still got things under control. Let's see. There's a lot that you're thinking about, honestly. And you may be kind of overcomplicating some things here, Sagittarius. Like you may be like critically analyzing something that doesn't really necessarily need to be super critically like analyzed. Some of you may have Virgo in your chart. If you don't, you could be dealing with a Virgo for some of you. If you don't, then don't worry about it. But let's see. The second row is going to be in regards to your challenges here. Yeah, I think there's something here that is quite frustrating in nature because it's like there's something that you want to do and there's like a fuel of emotion that's behind like this desire that you have. And it's almost as if you could be feeling stuck. And I think what might be causing you to be stuck or for a situation right now to be, you know, whatever situation that you're dealing with that is causing or that you're feeling in regards to like resistance. I think it could be either some sort of delay, something that you're trying to process and understand and figure out right now, because you haven't really formulated yet the meaning of something or how you would like something to come together. It's interesting. I'm almost like getting like somebody that's like trying to like figure out what they're going to like paint or draw, or you ever like, this is just an example, by the way, I'm just like giving you like a visual here. You ever like have like a great idea in your mind and it's like you're like, oh, that'll actually be like really great, and then like when you like get into the process of doing it, you're like, oh shit, hold on. That's kind of like what I feel here, like with this read. Let's keep going though. I'm just kind of, you know, I'm just channeling off the top of my head. So let's see. The future position, you have the Tower, you have the Ace of Cups here. I think it'll turn out better than you expect. I actually think it's coming together better than you expect here. You actually may be shocked how something turns out here. There's a lot to understand. But it's like you already understand. It's like you're trying to understand even more of what you already understand, you know? And so I just think right now it's like you're kind of stuck in analysis paralysis, or you're stuck kind of like in your own mind overthinking it. And for some of you, it's like you could be literally facing like a delay though. Like you could be like in a delayed process, and it's like because you're in a delayed process, like you have time to think, right? And it's like the more and more you think, it's like the more and more it becomes complicated in a way. So I feel like the universe is kind of wanting you to keep it simple here. Allow yourself to do things the way you want to do it, right? Because when we take a look at this, the Hangman, the Temperance, and the Five of Cups, it's like you have a strong desire and you haven't gotten your desire yet, which you will though in the future, especially with the Ace of Cups, the Justice card, Tower. Things right now could be confusing, out of order, but things are coming into order and you'll be happy. Or you'll feel like you've satisfied the desire, basically. But like I was saying, it's like you have this desire. However, it's like it's almost like you're overthinking it. It's like you're like, am I doing this the right way? Like, do I do it this way? Do I do it that way? Like, am I thinking correctly? Like, my mom told me I should think this way. My granny told me I should think that way. Like, what do you think? What do you believe? How do you think things should be done? How do you think the way, you know, this is your life, right? Like, so I think the universe is wanting you to, like, do it the way you want to do it. I think you'll be happy that you did. Fourth house. I'm not laughing at you, but it's like the fourth house does signify family, right? It deals with our foundation. It deals with like the integration into something, right? Like I'll give you an example. Like let's just say the way you were raised or the way you grew up, right? Like it's like you're now an individual, but however, how you grew up, how you were raised, like it's been integrated into you, right? But it's like now though you're an individual, or you've been an individual, like outside of like, you're no longer a child basically. So it's like, how do you want to create your life? Like you can do it the way you want to do it. And honestly, it's about integrating in newer things, like how you like, so let's, because the fourth house deals with the firm foundation of ourselves, and that translates and manifests externally as well, your home life, your family, the people around you that are like family, but internally it can manifest as like sort of like you're grounded in reality. Now for some of you, this is about just grounding your energy here and not allowing yourself to become too high up in the mind, right? But I think this is like you sort of integrating newer things in, especially like belief systems, and like just like sort of figuring out like how you want to build your foundation, how you want to do things, how you want to live your life, the person that you want to be, the things that you want to do, how you want to do it. You do have the celebration card. So, definitely celebration going on. You got all is at your fingertips. What has been created by one can be had by all. Right? So actually, I'm going to flip this around here. There's something I get that, you ever like learn from somebody? Of course, Sagittarius always learning. Of course you've learned from somebody. But you ever like learn from somebody and you like their style of doing things, but it's like you want to do something, like you want to do what they do, or like you want to do what somebody else does, but it's like you kind of have like a different way you want to do it, but you're like, well, if I do it this way, like, is that wrong? Or like, like I think the universe is wanting you to like do it the way you want to do it. And if one has created it, then you can create it the way you want to create it. But you do have the celebration card. And I do think this is going to be something that is going to be worth a celebration here, something that you'll be emotionally fulfilled by. Things are coming together here with this Justice card. Let's clarify. Very interesting. You gotta have fun in the Sagittarius read, right? Gotta crack some jokes in the Sagittarius reading. Gotta bring some humor in the Sag reading. All right, let's see. Pulled the Three of Cups here on the Nine of Wands. I think you care about the opinions of others a little too much. I gotta be honest. About your friends, your family, your co-workers, your fifth grade crush from 20 years ago. I'm just trying. I already know there's gonna be some Karens and the Darrens in the comments. Fucking mad because I'm trying to be funny. They ain't got no sense of humor. Just sitting on that couch miserable. Fucking shit. Somebody get them a new bag of Doritos. Let's see, you got the King of Wands here on the Moon card. Yeah, I think you're allowing some of this stuff to make you unsure of yourself. To make you doubt yourself, to make you doubt your abilities, to make you doubt your confidence. That's sort of making you doubt taking action or pursuing something. Yeah, god damn, don't get gaslit. Don't gaslight yourself, Sag. But yeah, I just think it's like you're trying to emotionally identify something here too. And now we're about to go deep. We're gonna go down to another realm here. Like I get here too that there's something emotionally that you can't put your finger on, right? That is sort of causing hesitancy or doubt or insecurity, right? And I think it stems all the way back from childhood, right? Because like a lot of the things that we go through in childhood actually get like some of the experiences are like like the energy gets trapped in the body, right? So, and it's from so long ago, right? So the mind's not going to be able to figure, like you have to connect to your body. By trying to connect to your mind to connect to your body is absolutely retarded. It's not going to work. It doesn't make any sense. It's like you have to connect to your body and feel the emotion, right? But if you're trying to articulate and like trying to use your brain to fix what you're feeling, like, or to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you get what I'm saying? Oh God, all right, I can already tell there's going to be somebody that's going to be like, no. Read a book called Pleasure by Alexander Lowen. He talks about this, and it's like through the reconnectiveness to the body, one can start to release emotion that, because sometimes we don't even know, right? Because the body actually deals with the subconscious, right? It deals with the unconscious, right? And so even if you think about astrology, well, the moon is the body, and the moon represents the unconscious, subconscious, literally. Look at it. The Mercury's the mind, right? The intellect. So, anyways, you have the Empress here in the Five of Cups. For the challenge, I just think you're not enjoying something, or you feel like you haven't really been able to manifest your desires or really to find the joy and the pleasure in like the creative process of moving toward your desires and fulfilling those desires, right? And so you're kind of lost, confused with the Hangman, and you could be repeating like these self-sabotaging patterns, right? Or you're just like maybe holding yourself back because of the opinions of everybody else. So it's like, I think you're reformulating and starting to get very clear, like, what are your values, not necessarily the ones that people have placed upon you, or, you know, that's like what I'm getting. Two of Pentacles with the Temperance here. Yeah, I just think you're, again, it's like you're trying to, you're figuring out, like, what are my beliefs? Like, what do I believe? And what do I like? How do I want to do it? What do I want to integrate in? And what do I want to kick to the curb? Because it's like there's a separation here. I could take these readings like super deep, but it's just like it's too. I don't know how to go there, but there's like this separation, right? Like growing up, it's like we get projected on like this is the way you should live your life. Here's your values. Here's your beliefs. Blah blah blah. And as you get older, it's like it's almost like you're sticking to those out of familiarity, but they don't even resonate with you, right? So it's like you're formulating and understanding, like, what do I actually believe? What do I value? How do I want to do things? What do I like? What do I not like? Right? And so like there's this differentiation process, this separation process from like a moving away from the like you're just defining like who you are as an individual rather than, you know what I'm saying? I can't really find the right words, so I'm stumped, but I hope you understand what I'm saying, or hope you at least get what I'm saying. King of Pentacles, the Tower. I think actually there could be, let me put one more on this, because there could be actually two came out, Fool card, Knight of Pentacles. You may actually liberate yourself and take a different approach, or start something, begin something newer, or work towards something in a different way, or do something differently. And I think that's really going to set you free from like these confines that you find yourself in, the confines of this shit that you're dealing with, right? I think you're setting yourself free and allowing yourself to venture out and just to see, right? The Fool card's Uranus, and this new moon is actually trine Uranus, right? And so Uranus, is, the sudden epiphany, awakening, spontaneous urge to venture outside of the tower. And so I think you're taking action. I think you'll be happy. Yeah, and I think it's gonna finally get. It's like finally you have a sense of clarity, emotional clarity, and mental clarity about the direction and where it is that you're going and how you want to get there. And it's like you're self-determined as well. King of Swords and the Justice card, World card here. I just finally feel like some of you may have Libra in your chart. I think you're tying up karmic ends, right? With this World card, King of Swords here, Justice card here. And it's like you're now starting to live in the place of like your truth. Four of Pentacles. And doing things the way you want to do it. So, but yeah, so that's what I got for you, Sag. I'm gonna pull you one more astrology card. Yeah, this Capricorn card, it says I use here. Some of you may be a Libra rising. Yeah, that's what I got. I was trying to see if anything else came through, but I don't really see nothing else. So I'm going to leave your reading here, Sag. I appreciate y'all. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is down below in the description. They are on sale, so if you want to book one, be sure to do so. The link's there in the description. Just click it. It'll show you all the details. I answer the specific question that you want me to answer, or I can just do a general reading. Whatever it is that you want me to do, I can do it for you. Yeah. Otherwise than that, if this video resonated with you, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Be sure to hit the notification button bell as well, so when I go live, you'll get notified. And otherwise than that, I will see y'all later.